Okay, so we have neomycin and polymyxin B sulfates and bactrician zinc ophthalmal ointment USP sterile, whatever that says. Okay, can I get that in there? Something like that. Okay, and it says 1/4 inch strip of ointment in both eyes 3 or 4 times a day for 5 to 7 days. Okay, trying to remember those instructions. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see how the cat likes it. Okay, we're going to put some goop in your eye. You're not going to like it. There's some for that eye. Let's put...
Oh, that's an adorable kitten. Oh, look at her.
I found him just over the weekend.
Oh, you found
lost in the desert.
I'm here.
Oh, he's got an eye infection.
Yeah, got all his shots. Really expensive for, me being permanently backpacking, as it were.
Yeah.
I'm curious where the
But,
contact information, what contact information you
he
have.
took to me right away.
Oh, wow.
And I just didn't have the heart to leave him there or let anybody else have him.
Oh, yeah.
And I've gone back and forth as to whether he was male or female until the doctor's like he's male, and I'm like, I'm not good at telling that with cats,
Oh, look at him just bad.
And he's really cool. He's had a really busy day.
Yeah.
We've been doing all kinds of stuff. He just got 2 shots,
Oh, man.
so he is exhausted.
He's going to be a little sore tonight.
He's
I
a
feel like
little
somebody
wiped
punched
out.
him. Yeah.
And he's been really good about, except sneezing all over me.
Yeah. He's got a respiratory cold.
And
Maybe from the smoke, too.
who knows? I think that there might, him being obviously acclimated to human beings, he may have.
Well,
How's Miss Precious doing?
I'm a little bit
I get it filled here, I get it filled.
Hello, cute pie. Hi, Smiley.
I really don't feel like driving through your voice.
I'm just gonna go snap that X-ray for you real quick and then have her take a look.
Yeah, and could you weigh her and maybe ask if I can get another prescription for the Apoquel for the itchy and stuff that she gets.
But otherwise, just see.
Yeah, she gets winded real easy. And when she barks, it's a little struggle.
I live in Cuna, but I'm staying here in Mountain Home.
Yeah, it's back again, so who knows what
My father has the dog. I'm staying with my father, so therefore I have the dog.
Let's sit that right there.
Well, let me help you out a little bit.
Oh no, thanks. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Oh, come on. You would take the food from Kelly, so you gotta take that from me.
When I say no, it's this.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't want to take more than I need.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm doing flush on cash because I did some yard work for the family and they paid me good, and that's getting me along. I'm working on a YouTube channel called American Nomad News, and guess who's going to be the newest star on the TV
Look
show?
at him. He is just comfortable no matter what.
He's really cool.
Oh my gosh.
If there's a family out there that misses him, I hope that they're doing good, because he's obviously acclimated to children. Because at the park he wanted to go play with the children.
To my
Look
wife,
at him. He's like, give me a high five.
and I talked to her today.
But
He loves you.
and that's what I'm doing right now is I'm
This has been
filming
going on for over a week.
for YouTube. I've got that channel, American Nomad News. So please visit.
I would like to get it
American
filled.
Nomad News. Oh, wow.
Just have a dog like that.
So you're just cruising through, and which way you headed?
That's a good question.
Oh.
I'm new at being a content creator for YouTube. So this may turn out to be just kind of a couple days out and then go and visit my mom again in Glens Ferry, where she will tell me, if you want to stay here, you have to get rid of the cat, and I'll say no. So that's how that's going to go. But I'm still figuring out how to edit videos, how to get YouTube to upload it, how to organize things. I'm pretty good with computers, but you know, every new thing is a whole new learning curve, and YouTube is like that, and there's a whole lot to learn about it. And part of what I want to do is make my experience of learning how to do this part of the content for my YouTube channel. Is people can learn not by seeing a finished presentation of this is how you do it, but okay, so I managed to make it work like this today. And that way people can see the raw material and the developing skills, and this is what I figured out, and this is what didn't work, and all those kinds of things. And I'm experimenting with the fisheye lenses. You know, the 360 where you can scroll around.
Wow.
Because on YouTube,
That's beyond me.
it's really interesting stuff. And this camera, if you get two just like this, you can mount them back to back and they'll talk to each other.
Wow.
And see literally in all directions. The cameras cannot see themselves, but they can see everything else.
Wow.
And this one is about a 190-degree angle, something like that. It says 360, but it's really, you know, it won't see. If I hold this out at length like this, it can't see me. Not even my feet. But if I turn it just like this, it can see just the edge of my hand.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty intense.
Yeah, it is.
And I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's really weird to learn. And I'm going to do some of the video from the laptop camera and some of the video from this and put it on American Nomad News. And we'll see what... I think I have maybe 8 or 10 subscribers so far, so I'm nothing on the YouTube blip screen. But
well, I wish you went.
Guess who's the star for right now?
Oh, of course. What's his name?
Sitch.
Sitch.
As in situation.
Yes.
Because he was in such a terrible situation when I found him.
Oh, Sitch.
He was in real bad trouble, and I just didn't have the heart to leave him.
Is he 8 weeks yet, or is he...
I don't know. I found him in the desert just this weekend.
Oh.
And he's been sneezing and all that. So, okay.
But you got it fixed up good, huh?
Got all the shots and the eye goop and everything.
Well, you were
That's a funny face mask, by the way. That's hilarious.
So small. What's its name?
Sitch. For situation.
Wow.
I just found him about 2 miles outside of Hammett. I was hiking from Glens Ferry to here. And yeah, he likes to do the thing with the feet. And I'm filming right now, so you guys are on the camera. And it's going to be on American Nomad News on YouTube. But it's going to be a little bit before I get the film up, because I'm a total amateur.
Is it a kitten?
Yeah. If he's not a kitten, he's got issues. Because I just found him this weekend under a bush.
So what's
This is, what I've done is I've tied it just like a harness. So he can hang by it, but it won't choke him.
Oh, okay.
And it keeps him on the backpack.
But if that was a full-grown cat.
Does he like to?
What's that?
Does he like sitting up there?
Yeah.
That's good.
Sometimes he gets in a mood and wants to climb off, but then he kind of hangs there and looks at me funny. So,
He's
you
like,
know,
I don't want to be
sometimes, but for the whole weekend, he's been on the backpack, except for when it got really cold, then he wanted to be in my shirt. So I was carrying him in the shirt when it got cold, because I'm a long-distance hiker.
Oh, okay.
And he's got an eye infection, so probably no little kids petting him for the moment.
Yeah, we had the same.
What's your question?
That's like a newborn cat.
He's a kitten. Yep.
It looks like it has an eye infection. It might be.
He's also been a little underfed and been sick, so his energy level's probably not normal. He's kind of.
Wild hiking?
What's that?
Did you find him while hiking?
Yeah.
Probably why, because he's
He's trying to get him better. Or is it a him?
It's a him.
Yeah.
Took a minute to figure that part out. I'm not good at that.
Yeah,
Cats are probably like.
Cats are a little harder to figure out.
Yeah.
I thought one of my cats was a girl for quite a while.
It's so hard.
So check me out on American Nomad News on YouTube and write a little comment. And if you want, I'll blur the faces out. Just let me know.
Oh, he's so precious.
He's really cool.
We have 4 cats.
I always want to see on YouTube.
I think of cats as being our immune system because they get rid of diseased mice and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So they actually protect our health.
Oh yeah.
I don't care.
That's why we have them.
I always.
That and we really like them.
That's yes.
Yeah.
We have
People that have pets have a lower rate of heart disease. Lower stress, man.
Yeah.
I always
We
wanted
have
to be on YouTube.
I don't. It's functional.
I always wanted to be on
He
YouTube.
looks so much like Cam, but he's skinny.
He's big.
He looks.
He'll get big because I'm feeding him as much as he'll eat right now. Because he was, when I first found him, just over this weekend, you could see his ribs through the fur, and that's not right for a cat. Cat, you should never see his ribs, and you could pet
He
him.
hasn't been eating.
Yeah. Well, he was lost in the desert and he couldn't see because his eyes were full of mucus, and so he would have died, probably even by now if I hadn't gotten him. He was really super lucky.
He's super lucky. I forgot to say. He could have died minutes.
Yep.
He could have died.
Yeah. Because there's coyotes and hawks
My mom was.
and if he can't see, he can't hunt.
Yeah, that's
And
why
it's-
we take our cats outside. We're with them so that nothing swoops down.
My mom rescued.
My family tells a story of a hawk picking up one of the kittens, and my brother Danny apparently shot the hawk in midair,
Oh wow.
and it froze. It was paralyzed
Oh wow.
in death, with the kitten still in the claws, and just glided into a crash landing, and the kitten was fine, apparently. So that's a family story of ours, which I find very interesting.
Right?
Always land on their feet.
Yes. Not always.
And did you know that NASA paid attention to that during the Apollo program?
I didn't know.
If you look up on YouTube, Vomit Comet Cat, there's video of cats released in an airplane during a parabolic dive. You know the parabolic dives they do where they practice low gravity? They did that with cats and birds.
All right.
And the cats were not having it.
No.
They were not thrilled by that idea.
Cats do not deserve that.
But it was really interesting to watch.
But
Okay,
did they
kids.
survive?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They just didn't like it. Okay, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm going to shut this off. American Nomad News checking out.